Welcome back to Cavan County Matters. Next I head to the library in Cavan Town to meet Sylvia Ryan and Joanne Brown to find out more about the DACT project.
The DACT programme, it's really a fund, and it was issued by the European Union, the European Structural Fund, along with the Department of Social Protection and the Irish Congress of Trade Unions. It was set up to address people who are on any kind of sick payment and are removed from the workforce. So we've put together a programme. We're the largest project under the DACT fund. As the trade union movement, as our response to helping out, we put together a very good programme that includes mentoring of people, gets them back into education, gets them back into work, and gives them mentoring. So they have somebody, it's like a peer-to-peer mentoring course, so they have somebody that has experienced the whole journey they're on and is coaching them through their next steps.
This is for people who are maybe registered with a disability or are out of work due to sickness.
That's correct, yes. And we also have workers that would be trade union members who are out of work on sick and need maybe some confidence and a small bridging program to get them back into their employment. Now we have employers engaged with us, 125 employers.
Nationwide?
Nationwide. Well, it's in the Border Midlands regions because that's the parameters of the funding. At the moment they're engaged with us and they're using this as like a bridging program back into the workplace because the job already exists, to build up confidence, and it's rehabilitative.
Joanne, I know that it's been a very successful programme and the participants here in Cavan definitely have expressed great enjoyment out of taking part in the whole DACT programme. Your hope for the future though is that this continues.
Well, the funding stopped on the 30th of April and we currently have just over 300 people who were engaged in this programme, so we're hoping that the department will find some more funding to continue supporting these learners to progress on to maybe further education or another similar type of course at a next level.
You can see the benefits here in Cavan, especially. There's a great kind of sense of cooperation between employers and yourselves.
Yeah, there really is, and I want to thank the employers for coming forward and assisting us with this project. 69 of them have offered full-time work to participants, and we've been able to highlight the partial capacity grants and the different supports from government to keep people in work, and it's been really key to the success. But it's really collaborative. You know, everybody has worked together, including the employers, the employability staff, the DSP, the mentors, and the people experiencing the problem themselves. There's a lot more that we need to do, but this has been a very good springboard for 415 people.
Next I chat to Laura Caslin of Employability Cavan to find out how she's been involved with this project.
Well, I work with employability and we support people with disability to access and maintain employment in the open labour market. So we work with people one-on-one, develop a plan with the person. So it's anybody that's looking for a job, the criteria is that somebody should be job ready. So looking for a job and there should be a medical reason why somebody would access our service and need our supports.
Now recently you met up with Mary from DACT. Tell us about that relationship.
Well, yes, I met up with Mary. Initially it was by contact, was by telephone, because a girl who was a participant on the DACT course in Ballyconnell contacted me afterwards looking for employment following her completion of the course. I was asking her more questions about the course because I felt that there'd be a demand generally for this type of course in Cavan. They work with people, the course was working with people, helping them develop their personal skills and their social skills, get job ready, doing interview preparation work, CV work, and also focused on their wellness and also the work experience element of the programme appealed to me.
We're sitting here in Sage Cafe, Laura, in Cavan Town, and Sage has actually taken on a number of people from your programme.
Yeah, we have a number of people employed that were initially referred from our service, working now in Sage Cafe. Likewise, a number of employers in Cavan Town and county have taken on people, through our service. we would find that initially when we approach employers, maybe they want to know a little bit more about the service and a little bit more, but we actually do job match people, to the job spec that an employer has. The employer takes the person first of all on work experience to begin with, just to see how they are at the job, if they can do the job, and after that, if the work experience works out well, we would approach the employer at the end of the week or end of 2 weeks and ask the employer if they want to take the person on through the wage subsidy scheme. So the wage subsidy scheme is a subsidy which is paid by the Department of Social Protection, and it pays the employer $5.30 an hour towards the cost of employing the person. But there must be a medical reason or a disability, with the person for the employer to be able to avail of that incentive.
So really there is positives for both, obviously the client but also the employer. I mean, would you be looking for more employers in Cavan to kind of reach out and say to you, Laura, look, we have a placement here, maybe we could take on somebody for a couple of weeks? The nice thing is it's a broad spectrum. It could be a garden centre to a groomers, a dog groomers even. Absolutely.
We have people in loads of different jobs, and we have so many clients in our books with such great abilities, really. People who have accountancy backgrounds, management backgrounds. And I think employers, when they approach us, are quite surprised at the level of ability of our clients. We do job match. That's the most important thing about it. So an employer, and the fact that we have the work experience. It's great for our client, the work experience, because it allows them to try the job without coming off their payment or without any change. And also takes a little bit of pressure off them for the first week or two. And the employer isn't out any money, under the work experience programme until they've made a decision, yes, this person, can do the job and I want to keep them on. And the thing is, somebody stays with our service as well. They can stay with our service for up to 18 months. So after we place a person, it's not like we walk away and no contact. And even if the person has been exited from our service, we're still always there for the employer and for the employee. We've people in jobs now for over a year. We're just over 2 years in Cavan. Service is well established across the rest of the country, over 14 years. But we're always looking for new employers because there's always new referrals, clients coming to our service. We've always got somebody new in our books. If we don't have somebody to match what an employer is looking for, well then, that's fine. We'd let the employer know, but generally we have that many people, coming to our service constantly and with great skills and abilities. So it's a lot of our employers will comment on the work ethic, of a lot of our clients. Just the dedication and the reliability of our clients.
Doing?
I'm grand, thanks.
You're here working in Sage Cafe in Cavan as part of the DACT programme.
Yes,
how are you getting on?
I'm doing great. I'm good friends here. They're very good to me, and I really am excited. So.
Well, listen, how does it feel to be coming out to work here every day? Is it hard work, or are you enjoying it?
I'm really enjoying it, so I am.
What any challenges you're finding?
They're all quite easy for me. So.
Oh, good.
All really good. So,
what's the hopes, Leanne, from this job? Are you hoping to kind of get permanent employment?
Yeah, well, I've been wishing for quite a long time to get a job. So, I think my wish is coming true. So,
because there might be talk that you might be getting a full-time position here, is it?
Yes, that's true.
Well, listen, we wish you the best with that, and continued good success in your work.
Thanks very much.
Get involved with DACT and employability here in Cavan?
I have worked with Cavan Employability, and through that then I met Mary, and with Mary they helped take in the staff and we trained them up, and now they're in full-time positions with us.
So you would have started where you took people in on work experience and then seen potential and extended that to a permanent contract?
Absolutely, yes. We have 4 people that came in through work experience and working with us now on a full-time basis.
Working closely with DACT here in Cavan of late. Tell me what your involvement is.
Well, I work as an occupational therapist in the mental health service, and I work with people who have long-standing mental health issues, and 10 of the people I work with and support recently started the DACT programme. So I have been supporting them along with the team that I work with to complete the course. So many of the clients have very long gaps in their CVs. Some of them have never worked, and the DACT course has been a fantastic experience for them to become more job ready. So a lot of people want to work, it's really important for their mental health, but there isn't always the opportunity. So the DACT course has provided them with an opportunity to increase their confidence, to do practical skills like doing their CV, writing letters to employers, and the clients have completed work experience now. For many people that's the first time that they have worked in 5-10 years, even longer as well.
And Claire, I mean, that must give somebody, well, I suppose their confidence is going to be built up along the process of doing the course, but then to actually get the employment is wonderful for people.
Yeah, I suppose for most people it's just been work experience, but even that, they're more ready to go out and look for work. They have something to put on their CV rather than having a huge gap, and employers are going, why haven't you worked in that length of time? So, there actually have been potential job offers for a small number of people as well arising out of their work experience. So, it's been really, really beneficial for them.
Well, unfortunately, we've run out of time again today on Cavan County Matters. I do hope you've enjoyed the programme. Don't forget to tune in at the same time next week for more. Until then, do take care.